Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. Look, we are at the end of the week, so that's exciting. But there's so much more to be excited about. We got seniors graduating. Oh, man, it just takes me back. Shout out to Roosevelt Rough Riders class of 2000. Let's go. Anyway, shout out to all the seniors graduating this year. And you guys should really be looking forward to what's ahead. And I want you all to be looking forward to this show because it's an exciting one, as always. So without further ado, let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Yeah, and on that senior note, it is senior week for the University of Hawaii baseball team, and one particular senior, Tyler Murray, is sort of it's a bittersweet moment for him. He's been around for 6 years, 6 seasons playing for the University of Hawaii, and has a lot of memories built up over those times. He is caught. He's a catcher, and he's caught for 36 different pitchers over his time here at the University of Hawaii, that's amazing. Look, Stephen Tsai has this story in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. So if you want to dive deeper into that, make sure you guys go check out that story. I know what it's like being a senior at the high school level and then at the college level. It's tough. You build up these bonds. You build up these friendships. You build up these memories. And for me, and those were some of the best times of my life. If there was a time in my life that I could sort of live over and over and over again, it would definitely be those times. My time here at the University of Hawaii, playing college football, and then my time in the CFL, playing for the Toronto Argonauts. Athletes, we have those, it's the locker room. It's about the locker room. It's those stories that are only told in the locker room. Those memories are lifelong, man. You remember certain games, certain plays, but what you remember most is those moments in the locker room, on the road, hanging with your teammates. And so I know that that's what's going to be missed the most by you seniors. So enjoy the moment, man. Enjoy it for what it's worth. And when the season's finally over, go and have some time to yourself. Sit back and reflect on all of these things that you were able to do, accomplish, all the people you were able to meet, and all the lifelong friendships that you've built. Take some time to yourself. Reflect on that. Enjoy that moment. And then when you're done, you got to regroup just as you do after each win, after each loss, right? You regroup and you prepare for the next day. It's not going to change here. You got to regroup and you got to prepare for the next step, the next chapter, because there's a lot more you have to accomplish. So good luck to all the seniors. Congratulations, and wishing you nothing but the best. All right, this story is very interesting, and I got my opinions on it and what I think can be done to possibly accommodate our fans. The University of Hawaii football team has unveiled their season ticket sort of plan going into this year. As we all know, our football team, the University of Hawaii football team, will be playing in a reconfigured TC Ching Field on campus. Season ticket holders, corporate sponsors, opposing teams, students. The number they had last year and the previous couple of years, 16,000. Okay, 16,000 seats would accommodate all of those things. Well, this TC Ching rebuild can only accommodate 9,000 seats. So Yeah. So you can imagine, out of 9,000, you got to allocate for opposing teams. You got to allocate for corporate partnerships. Tickets are part of those deals. And that's what it is. The remaining is for season ticket holders, but there's more season ticket holders returning than there are tickets available. So my suggestion is that, let's just say, for the sake of keeping it even, if there's 10,000 season ticket holders returning, but there's only 5,000 season tickets available to purchase, instead of only giving 5,000 people a chance to re-up their season tickets and watch all 6 home games, which would be amazing, maybe you give both sides, all 10,000, a chance. These 5,000, they get to come and watch 3 games. This 5,000, they get to come and watch the other 3 games. I think that's a happy medium. You let me know what you think. Drop some comments. I think that would be a great way to accommodate everybody, because everyone's going to want to come and experience this new stadium, this rebuilt on-campus feel. So I think that there's a way to do so, and that's the way I would do it. But anyway, look, there's a lot more details in this story. You guys can check it out in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser in Steven Tsai's column. Back-to-back no-nos this week in the major leagues. What's a no-no? Well, that's what they're titling this story. They're referencing no-hitters, okay? In baseball, when you throw a no-hitter as a pitcher, that means the opposing team didn't get a single hit in the entire game. And that's tough to do. But this week, it happened in back-to-back days. On Tuesday, Tigers pitcher Spencer Turnbull threw a no-hitter against the Seattle Mariners. And on Wednesday, Yankees pitcher Corey Kluber threw his no-hitter against the Rangers. And so this is the first time that this has happened since 1969. That just tells you how hard it is. But what's more amazing, in the month of May, it's happened 4 times. So in a month, this is the most no-hitters thrown since 1990. Yeah, these pitchers are getting really good these days. And that's why they say hitting a baseball is one of the most, if not the hardest things to do. In athletics and just in anything, period. So shout out to you guys, man. Back-to-back no-nos. Gotta love that. And the NBA playoffs are almost here. It begins on Saturday. But before that, there was some interesting games. This new playoff format had like a little mini tournament for these last few seeds to get in. And on Wednesday, the Lakers and King James with that game winner over the Warriors to put them in and take that 7th seed. So the Lakers have a long way to go. Right? They went from being a top seed last year to now one of the bottom seeds. So you know what happens when you're the bottom seed. You got to face all the top teams as you go. But let's just hope King James and the crew are healthy. And I think if they are all healthy, they're going to create ruckus in the playoffs. That's just what they do. They're the defending champs. They got King James. And I still got the Lakers coming out the West and going back to the NBA Finals. And as far as the East side goes, that's a toss-up. They were saying the Nets early on, right, with that 3-headed monster. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just can't believe that the NBA playoffs are back. It just feels like yesterday that the Lakers won the bubble NBA championship. But anyway, here we are again. It means we're moving. We're almost out of this thing. So I'm excited for the NBA playoffs. I know you guys are. Let's go. Woo, look, I know we are all huge MMA fans, UFC fans. But more than that, we love our Hawaii fighters that are in the UFC, Bellator, it don't matter where they're at. We support them and we are behind them. And I'm just excited to see Yancy Medeiros back in action tomorrow at UFC Fight Night. He's taking on Damir Hadzovic in the lightweight division. And Yancy, this is the longest sort of layoff he's had in his entire career. But through the pandemic, through all of these things, he's learned a lot about himself, his family, and now, because of that, he's hungrier than ever. He's more excited than ever. And when you got someone that's excited, that's passionate, that's rested, recovered, motivated, man, watch out. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow because our boy, Yancy Medeiros, is getting ready to go. Let's go, bro. Good luck, man. Let's go. All right, guys, here's a little reminder. I want you to join Star Events for a virtual career expo on May 26th and May 27th. Job seekers can learn about different companies hiring, initiate private chats with recruiters, and upload resumes confidentially. The event is free to attend. Visit HawaiiCareerExpo.com today to register. Whoo-wee! Man, that is it for today's show. I told you guys it was going to be an exciting one. A lot going on out there in the sports world. And look, there's a lot that you can do this weekend. As I always encourage, go enjoy yourself, go relax, go catch some sun. Because we all know the weekends aren't long enough. So make sure you have your plans already. Enjoy it. And again, shout out to all of our seniors graduating. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best of luck in your future endeavors. Aloha.